The Dragon in the Old Castle by Mark Twain. Ancient times, many, many years ago, there stood an old castle. The stones were crumbling and rotten. The ivy was climbing the walls like ivy climbs walls. And deep within this castle, there was a man named Lord. It was a redundant name. He was a thinker, this thinker Lord. Every day he would get up and he would eat breakfast. And when he was done with breakfast, he would say,
I do believe I should move away from this old castle. Everything's decaying in it, including me.
This Lord was so old that his arms were falling off. Across the way, there was a new castle. The stones were new. Everyone was new. Even the owner was new. He had just moved in from France. And he woke up every morning and ate his breakfast. And then he said,
Well, I am glad I am not the old fool in the old castle, but have my new French castle here. Plus, I love Captain Crunch.
and who doesn't love Captain Crunch? Am I right? Okay, there's something. Next page. The old man one day, the old Lord, he decided to invade the new castle and take it for his own, for his old castle was old and rotting away. And he had a monster that he was going to send. It was a giant ogre with fists as large as tree trunks and arms as large as bigger tree trunks. And when he walked, he looked like this. A very menacing roar it was. When the French guy saw this ogre, he took one look, and he did this. Wouldn't we all? Wouldn't we all? Fortunately for the Frenchman, he had a big beefy guy who would just beat up the ogre, and it looked like this. Works every time. The old man, Lord, thought and thought, how could I take this castle? The ogre didn't work. And then he thought, oh, I need a monster even more fierce than an ogre. And of course, this monster was...
The dragon.
The dragon! The dragon owed Lord a favor, you see. Long years ago, the dragon and the Lord, they were in school together. They were in 3rd grade. The dragon always copied off Lord's homework, but nobody ever got caught. But don't do it, because you might get caught. So, the dragon accepted this job, and he said, I accept this job. The dragon had been gargling with rocks, and therefore his voice had kind of been, graveled. But that's okay. I have no idea what's going on this page. Let's go to the next one. Suddenly in the sky, the Frenchman saw a speck. He yelled to the people in his castle.
Wait, I spit the sky. Is it a bird? Is it a plane?
No. They replied, it is a dragon. So the Frenchman's action squad went into action, doing this. Led by Tarzan, they were going to wipe out this dragon and save their castle from certain destruction. The dragon, however, just breathed fire like this. That was a lot of fire. And the Frenchman and Tarzan could only yell, "It burns!" For you see, fire burns. But the dragon had one weakness. That the Frenchman thought, I can take advantage of this weakness. And this weakness, of course, was...
Aha! I see in the dragon that he is ticklish.
It's true. A little known fact about dragons, if you tickle their feet, they will laugh like schoolgirls. So, the Frenchman crept up to the dragon. The dragon didn't see him because he was busy burning up Tarzan. And this is what he did to him. From that day on, the dragon and the Frenchman were best friends. The old man lived in that stone castle, grumpy and miserable, but the Frenchman visited him every day to give him a nice baguette and a book on how to kiss. The